Updating your strategic display now. Here are the mission results from the past week. Things went well on the home front. We took a beating in Western Europe. We lost an army base.
The death toll from South China Sea's super typhoons, Sepat and Lympha, has hit 300,000 and is still climbing.
Well, I'm glad to see our victory on the home front had some effect, even if it wasn't the total victory across the board. I'm very happy to see that we did some good. I'm still very much concerned about Paris and holding that territory. If the Euros win here, I don't want them to come marching back to Paris's front door, because that was a hard fight, and we took a lot of losses winning this capital. I don't want it to continue. However, we do have other missions.
In Western Europe, here in the eastern United States, the enemy's trying to steal our uplinks.
Here we go. Alright, decision time. Do we take it to the next level in Western Europe, securing our foothold in Paris, or do we deal with the Russians?
In Western Europe, on native soil,
I think we go after the Russians. However, we are going to need to upgrade some units first. Stack projectile. Is this a regular electronically triggered stack projectile weapon? Alright, I wonder if that's actually like... Huh. I don't really know what that is. I do like getting a better rate of fire for the helicopters. That means I can kill more targets faster, but I still think that, yeah, we gotta upgrade some infantry first. Then we can cut through the enemy's transports. Let's think about camo, just because I'm, do we want to change camo? I don't even know. I kind of like the tan camo just because it looks good. Desert Storm might be pretty cool, though. And we always seem to be fighting in the desert. Well, let's keep Ghost. We're tactical for a reason.
The death toll from South China Sea's super typhoons, Sepat and Lympha, has hit 300,000 and is still climbing.
Okay, so we've bought DC some time. We're continuing to buy Paris time. I think it's time we took the fight to the Soviets. Or not the Soviets, you know, the Russians. I keep saying Soviet because I've been playing too much War Thunder.
Here, Americans. Colonel, the enemy is launching a crash and grab on this sector. Your job is to send him back home with his tail between his legs. Show these invading sons of bitches the door. You know what I mean. Your opponent, Colonel Boris Pontecorvo of the 39th Assault Brigade, focuses on quick, efficient strikes and dislikes being put in a defensive role. Overall, this war is going well for the good guys, and a victory here will bring us that much closer to a confetti parade in Times Square. Get it done.
Alright. This is different than the past battle because these uplinks are more spread out by what looks like rough terrain. So what I'm thinking about doing is I might need a command Vic for this one. I'm gonna deploy a command Vic. I think this is a good starting lineup. We got a command Vic, we got a rifleman to take the easy ones like Sierra and then Lima. Then we'll push. We'll either go into the town and secure a drop point there, or we'll just push straight to Alpha. I think I like Alpha's idea better, just simply because I see two lanes here. I see the eastern lane. I see the western lane. The eastern lane, open ground, lots of open ground. Western lane, I see a lot of buildings and I see a lot of roads. So what I'm thinking is that as more units come into this drop zone, such as tanks, gunships, artillery, more engineers. We're going to be able to deploy them more effectively, more directly down the center and down the right than we will down the left. I'm going to deploy engineers left. They're going to go to Foxtrot and then Delta. And they're going to hold Delta for everything they're fucking worth. And then they're going to then the transports are going to come back and just ferry people all over the place. But for now, we're going to send the engineers and the transports to Delta and the riflemen to Sierra. And then we'll chop in another section of engineers to follow in behind them.
Flintlock is go.
Deploy engineers.
Airlift inbound on DZ. All uplinks ID'd on radar. Units entering the battle space.
Here we go, guys. Unit 2, secure Sierra. Unit 4, move to Foxtrot. Unit 1, move to Lima. Unit 5, move to Sierra. Look at that speed. Now this is weird, because this is the first time I'm deploying without gunships, and it feels so foreign.
This is the Don. All systems show green.
Good shit. The Dawn. Oh, that's such a good name.
Poker face here. All squads
Now,
are good.
I feel better fighting the Russians, just because the Russians were really the ones to have fucked this for us, so I feel a lot better fighting this guy. Squad automatic weapon to provide suppressive fire. Okay, so that's what that is.
Ghost
And
here.
these
All
guys
squads
are...
at the ready.
They're going to secure Sierra. These guys are close to Foxtrot. This is what I meant by such faraway sections. I really wanted these transports for this exact reason. They can afford to take the long haul. They really
Russian
can.
Army troops.
Unit 3, secure Foxtrot.
Mag the uplink, sir. Understood.
Go get him, guys.
Transports fueled and
Deploy gunships.
entering
Oh,
the
I
battle
feel so
space.
much better now that they're deployed. Unit 6, move to Lima. Unit 4, move to Delta. Let's go on the offensive while they're securing. It's just going to take them a while to secure and then upgrade.
This is straight flush. We're
I'm
capturing
going
the
to
uplink.
C2, and we're going to see the area from a bird's eye view.
On the move. Understood. You got it. On the move, sir. Roger, crack. Poker face here. In cover, holding position.
Check East Quadrant. Eyes on T-100 over tanks.
Oh,
Check
yes!
Sierra. It is secured.
Unit 4, move to Foxtrot.
Outbound. Check Zulu. Uplink has been secured by hostiles. Check Foxtrot. Uplink has been secured.
Unit 3, upgrade Foxtrot, airstrike.
Don't worry about us, sir.
Good, now move on. Deploy artillery. Deploy tanks.
Space. Units entering the battle space.
Damn right they are. We're actually
Northeast
doing really well.
Quadrant. Eyes on BTR 112 ISE.
Son of a bitch. Finish them quickly, guys. Unit 6, move to Foxtrot.
To deliver reinforcements.
This is Deck.
Damn.
Man, goes authenticating.
This is
Unit...
all squads are good.
That'll be enough.
This is Thor. Spartans are good to go. This is Loki. Schwarzkopf's have traction.
Sit rep.
This is Mamba. We're in position.
Let's get the tanks up there.
On the way.
What's Unit 1 doing? Not doing much.
Roger. Secure uplink.
Let's have them get it.
Roger. Pick up the kids.
On the move, sir. Understood. On the move, sir.
This is Tech Air. Precision strikes available.
In position.
Unit 5, secure Lima.
Mag the uplink, sir. Understood.
We're... I don't like it. We got too many units too close to each other.
Copy that. Outbound.
Can we see where the enemy's
This is
moving?
Mamba. We are.
It's actually a really good position for us. Yep, the enemy is using their tanks to whip around the side. So
Yes,
we're going to
sir.
move up,
Moving
and
up.
we're going to keep that that reserve unit in reserve, just in case we need them. Just because I don't feel like deploying them. Unit 4, move to Delta.
Motion, sir.
Northeast quadrant. Eyes on Spetsnaz combat engineers. We have multiple units ready to deploy.
Airstrike hostile 2.
Break leader. Approaching target. Opening fire. Magnum here. In position and moving.
Check Unit 6. They're getting hit with incendiaries. Center quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
Airstrike hostile 2. Airstrike hostile 2.
This is strike.
I have a vicious hatred for these guys. Just not. Unit 8 moved to Delta. Just for
Hostile
transport.
eliminated.
Can't use. Well, we can't use.
Rangers here. In position and holding.
Oh yes, good shit. Oh wow, it didn't do as much damage as I would have thought. Unit 6 retreat. There's too many of them and too few of us. It's a good match, but if it was 1v1, it'd be a good match, but it's not. We're gonna need artillery. We're gonna need we're gonna need oodles and oodles of artillery. Unit 3, secure Delta.
All rollers, factory minute.
Get them, guys.
Mamba here. One eagle down.
Shit,
In
really?
position and holding. Yes, sir. Moving up.
Wow, you guys are, I hate to say you're squishy, but you're
We'll
squishy.
give it the usual, sir.
Check Alpha. We have
Deploy artillery. We're gonna need it.
We're in position. I didn't get
units
it.
entering the battle space.
Is that movement? No, that can't be.
This is Hammer. Holding in position.
Bravo. Sit rep. Oh shit, I can't do that.
Poker face here. Securing the uplink, sir. On the move, sir. We'll give it veteran attention, sir. Deploy Scryer. Understood.
Scryer. That's a perfect name for a UAV.
Spartan, good to go.
Check Delta. Uplink is secure. We have multiple units ready to deploy.
Deploy gunships. We're gonna need them.
We're in position.
We have units inbound on DZ. Center quadrant. Eyes on Russian army troops. Check Bravo. Uplink secured by hostiles. Check Unit 6.
Back,
They'll
back.
get shredded. Check North quadrant.
Fuck.
Hostile.
Sit rep.
MI-55 Locust. Check Sierra. Spike has crashed uplink.
This is Mamba.
Damn it.
In
Walked right
position
into that.
and holding.
Eyes on Russian conscripts.
Yes, sir.
Moving.
Affirmative, sir. They're dead.
We have multiple units ready to deploy.
We're good, we're good, we're good. We're devoting a lot of
Missile
attention.
detonation imminent.
This is
Sit rep.
Roger.
We're done.
Yes, sir. Moving up.
Too close. Too many units close. Damn
We're out
it.
of the fight, sir.
Way too many
Requesting
units close to each
extraction.
other.
Check Unit 3. I've requested evac.
This is Mamba. Mamba.
I don't know how. You just have to take it. There's no better way I know of engaging it. Airstrike hostile.
Coordinates received.
Yes, sir. Moving up.
Yes, sir.
Moving.
Deploy tanks.
Loaded. Outbound.
Units entering the battle space.
Good.
Check Zulu. Uplink destroyed.
This is Force Command. Your codes authenticate.
This is Basket. We are outbound.
Force recon Bravo.
Forcecom confirms. Task force dispatched.
Damn it. They did not. They just walked right up on the enemy.
Yes, sir. Moving up. This is
Airstrike hostile 6.
Storm leader. Approaching target.
This is Basket.
Sit rep. How can you guys not engage?
Heading home.
Engage that damn target.
Schwarzkopf have traction.
This is Airborne. Evac successful. Heading home.
Yes, sir. Moving. We'll comply.
Check Unit 6. They're at risk.
Yeah, they're in.
We'll give it the usual,
Engineers are
sir.
now in cover.
Viper here. Destination reached, sir. This is Ghost. All squads at the ready.
Hostile neutralized.
Unit 2 secure Bravo.
Secure uplink.
Sit rep.
All Eagles aloft.
Definitely worth their weight.
On the move.
Eyes on KV-20 Zhukov artillery vehicles.
Unit 5, upgrade Lima. Airstrike.
That. This is Magnum. We're hurt.
Sit rep.
Eyes on Russian army troops.
This is Magnum. Time to let it fly.
Ghost here. It's old hat, sir. Yes, sir. Moving.
This is Gurney. BD6 has dropped.
Check Lima. Roddy's defending position.
Good.
This is Tech Air. Precision strikes available.
Eyes on T-100 Ogre tanks. Check Delta. Hostiles have taken it.
This is Poker Face.
Sit rep.
Engage hostiles, yes sir.
Airstrike, hostile 7.
Storm leader, approaching target.
Viper here. All Eagles along. Ghost here. We're in the building.
Check northeast
Ho
squadron.
ho ho!
Hostile
Shit!
neutralized.
Understood. You got it.
Alright guys, go get them! Continue this!
Fraggle.
Check east quadrant. Eyes on Spetsnaz spares. Hostiles are deploying. Eyes on Mi-80 Tarantula.
Mama, time to kick ass.
Check Unit 10. They're getting hit with incendiaries.
Airstrike, hostile 2.
This is Storm leader, approaching target.
They don't have shit for this.
Gotta kill, son.
Force recon, whiskey.
That force is back.
Northeast quadrant. Hostiles are deploying. Eyes on Mi-55 Locust. North quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
On the move, sir. This could go blue on blue, sir.
No, it won't. You'll be fine.
On the move, sir.
Northeast quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
This is Ghost. All squads at the ready. Copy. Moving.
Damn it. No.
This is Mamba. Hostiles are taking hits.
Check Unit 6. They're getting hit with incendiaries.
Means they're doing their
Gotta
job.
kill, son.
One shot, one kill, sir.
I think that's the first time I've ever used that ability.
Check North quadrant. Hostile destroyed. Hostiles deploying.
Wow, they are really pulling their weight. Oh, Jesus.
Viper here. Within range. Opening.
Airstrike, hostile 4.
Smash leader, approaching target.
Check Lima. Rottweilers engaging hostiles.
Ghost here. Secured the building.
Give it the usual, sir.
On the move. Affirmative, sir. Gunny here. Let's go to work.
Magnum here. Time to let it fly.
We'll smoke them, sir. This is Viper.
Unit 2, secure Bravo.
Time to let it fly. The enemy has fortified the company.
What are you doing? Get out of there.
Check central quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
Alright, now you can engage.
Hostiles are taking hits.
This is Viper. We're scoring hits, sir. Copy that. Hold the hell.
Mamba here. That is a kill.
Center quadrant.
Nice.
Hostile
That was
neutralized.
close.
Check Lima. Roddy's engaging hostiles.
Ghost here. This uplink has been fortified. This is Ghost. All squads at the ready.
U.S. Army units defending position.
This uplink has been fortified.
Center quadrant. Hostile eliminated. North quadrant. Eyes on T-100 Ogre tanks.
Ghost here. Get cover, holding position.
We have multiple units ready to deploy. Check North quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Roger, you're uplink. Securing uplink.
You know the drill, people.
Hostile eliminated.
Damn! Sit rep. Crushing them. Tanks, good.
Roger, frag 'em.
Before they do the same to us. What do we have just sitting around? Unit 5, secure Delta.
Grab the uplink. Will do.
This is Mamba. Time to kick ass. On the way.
Let's space our units out. I do not want to get hit with
Viper
another
here.
one of those.
We're scoring hits, sir.
Shit.
Check Unit 6. They're getting burned.
This is Vicar. Inbound to extraction.
Viper here. That is a kill. Viper
Must be their
here.
best unit.
We've taken some digs. We're fine.
I mean,
Check Bravo. We
seriously.
secured it.
Deploy gunships.
Units inbound on DZ.
Yes, sir. Moving.
North
Spread
Quadrant.
our units out a lot.
Hostile neutralized. Hostiles are deploying. Eyes on MI-55 Locust. Eyes on Spetsnaz combat engineers.
This is Vicar. We are out now.
Viper here. We're in position. Easy picking, sir.
We have multiple units ready to deploy.
We're gonna drive them right towards friendlies, too.
Heading home.
We are going to drive them straight towards friendlies.
Bushmaster here. We're engaging. This is Gunny. In position and holding.
Really?
North Quadrant. Hostiles are deploying. Eyes on MI-80 Tarantula.
I mean, we're just gonna keep engaging them until they stop. They can keep coming all they want.
Destroyed.
We're still in a way better position than they will be.
Viper here. Hostiles in range. Opening fire.
Maybe we could use an airstrike on those guys. But really, nothing right now is. There's nothing we
Viper
can't
here.
handle right now.
Scoring hits, sir.
Airstrike, hostile 1. Better be safe than sorry.
Approaching target.
Kill him with air support. Unit 10, retreat.
On delay.
North Quadrant.
Never mind.
Hostile eliminated.
Unit 3, engage hostile 2. Unit 3, engage hostile 2. Unit 3, engage hostile 2.
Be picking, sir.
It seems this voice activation thing seems to be taking its time today.
We're engaging.
Check Unit 3. They're getting burned. Hostiles are deploying.
Scoring hits, sir. Bushmaster here. Attack is effective.
Mission accomplished.
All right.
Battle space is ours. I've been used to way after vodka. The after action report, sir.
We wrecked them. Oh my god. Oh man, they're gonna need to go to the doctor after what we did to their ass. Now mind you, the WMDs are pretty nuts. I'm having a really hard time with spacing, and I think a command vehicle is really going to help that. Because we lost a bunch of units to that WMD, and we continue to lose units to WMDs. I get their weapons of mass destruction, and they're called weapons of mass destruction for a reason, but we need to get better at preparing for them, and then, not necessarily evading them, but having a better contingency if a WMD does strike, and just always keeping that in the back of our heads, that there's a very good opportunity that a WMD is going to strike. And I'm particularly proud that we did very good spacing towards the end. Our plan worked. Our plan worked well. We're starting to use the abilities more, the more we see it, which is good. Not only that, but I find myself adjusting my playstyle to help fit the abilities. Now this might seem kind of I don't know. You guys might not be seeing it. I might be hallucinating it, but I feel like my gameplay is improving to fit the abilities that I've selected, and it really does help. So with that, we've stopped the Russians at Springfield. I think we should follow them all the way across the ocean, right to their front door, bang down the front door of Moscow. So hopefully you guys will stick around for that.